Hey guys, how's it going? Tuesday, and today for you I have fresh from Japan. Well, at least that's where I got it. It is the GX-9900 Gundam X satellite system loading mobile suit. And I have to say, I'm not a big fan of any of the suits like the crossbone that have the back thing, but this one's actually kind of cool because all the effects. I can kind of see why everybody's really liking it after opening it and seeing some of the parts. But and I am watching the series right now just so I know what I'm getting into. There will be one of these on display at plunderrun.com. I'm going to be doing one for their display. So it's just going to be a straight up build with panel lining so they can show it off. So here is the box art. Pretty nice. You've got this side that has pictures showing the hands, the reflector, markings. And come to think of it, hopefully it's in the instructions. I was just about to say I don't remember seeing any decals in here. Remember poses. The beam saber is kind of cool. It's different than the normal. Alright, so let's get into the parts. Or actually, we won't get into the parts. Before I do, let's shake this out. Oh, never mind. I found them. Okay, we'll get into those in a second. Okay, so here are the instructions on here. I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer, a little more intimate. Alright, so here's the cover on here. Bandai 2014, made in Japan. So we'll kind of flip through here real quick. Now, I've been seeing a lot of questions especially on Facebook lately, people asking, what does it mean, or can you help me translate the Japanese that's in the little boxes under parts? I can't build it. It's really simple. Anybody can do these. You just really need to follow the pictures, follow the part number. Anytime you see something like this is telling you this part will go to here, number 1. This part will go to here, number 2. Because they won't go together otherwise, or it'll be difficult to do so. So just follow the instructions. You don't really need to know what the little sayings are here in the quotations. So we'll just flip through the instructions real quick, just give you overview. Of course, here's your center with all your colors in here. Let's see, and you get the little figure. You can't see it. You get the pilot and then the little figure. Some of your different poses that you can do. I am a fan of the over-the-shoulder cannons. And then I kind of like this. This is kind of cool. The shield thing. It's a different design. So you got your legs, and then you got the satellite cannons. So this will be actually really cool. I'm looking forward to messing with this one. And then where all your decals go. And then your back shot. And it's so hard going back and watching the older anime shows like this after watching like Yamato 2199 and Unicorn and things like that, with the nice graphics that it has and everything. It's kind of hard to go backwards in time and watch those. Okay, so we'll get these out of the way first. So here we have our stickers, of course. No water slides with this. You got the satellite system, We got Gundam X, System Flash, GX-9900, some warnings. There's actually not a whole lot of stickers on here. Of course, you got your metallics and the stupid eye mask stickers. I've never seen a point in those. And then this is the cool one, and so as you can tell, it's rainbowy, and this goes behind the clear pieces in the satellite cannon. And to be honest, I like this, but I see so many uses that the rest of this could be used for on other Gundams. So do not just use these and then throw this away, because you can use that behind mono eyes, you can use that behind reflectors on guns, behind clear pieces. I'm actually going to save some of this and use it on the cannons for the Yamato. I'm going to use them in here behind the clear pieces to give it reflective. So that's actually going to be really cool. 2 birds, 1 stone. So we've got that out of the way. And I'm going to go through some odd pieces first, just because they're odd shaped, instead of going runner A through. So these are, and I'm going to keep these in the plastic until they're mounted up. These are the clear pieces for the satellite system, and they're actually textured on one side, a lot like the reflectors on bicycles. So what you're going to end up getting is these will get mounted up behind there, and it causes a really cool effect, almost exactly like the reflectors on bicycles, but depending on how the light catches it, it's very holographic. So that is a main kick point for me. I really like that. Let me get this back in there because I don't want them to scratch up. Okay, so we've got those. Comes with 2 runners. These are I1 and I2 of clear purple, which these run down, I believe, the arms, the legs, basically down the side of the mobile suit. So that's very cool. And if you were brave enough, you could actually cut strips of the reflective and put underneath here to get more reflection out of the purple on those. You've got your normal PC, not a whole lot of parts here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, about 22 to 24 parts here. So not a lot of the PC joints. You've got 1 runner that is K. You got 1 piece here and these 2. I'm not sure what those go to yet, but yeah, only 3 black pieces on this whole kit. You get only 1 beam saber, which I guess it makes sense, but it kind of sucks that you only get 1. But very cool, different design than normal. Well, hey, that kind of looks good. I'll flip it over this way. So it's kind of textured, almost a feather-like texture that's on there. So we'll get these out of the way, and now we'll move on to the regular. All right. So for runner A, we have, sorry, we have clear green over here, which is going to be for the cockpit, the headpiece, and the eyepiece. You have red, which I think are for a couple of vents. I see a chin piece, part of the face over here, chest. You've got gray, looks like chest pieces there on here. Only 3 yellow pieces, and I think these 2 are for the chest, and then that, of course, that's for the head. So that's runner A. For runner B, we actually get 2 identical plates. You've got leg pieces, looks like knee joints. What do we got here? Ankle skirts, hip joints. So I'm assuming that these are pretty much all the legs right here, because that's what they look like, except for there's a couple of arm pieces that are on here. Next up, we have C1 and C2. Let me flip these around. So this section here is duplicated. The rest of these are individual. So you've got the hands, no moving hands or anything. So that's kind of a disappointment with this being one of the new master grades. That they didn't do that. It's got the old school clampy hands. But that's also kind of cool because this is more of an action pose. If you had the cannon or the saber in one hand, you could have the other hand all free and open. I'm assuming this is for the skirt. So there's that, those two pieces. You've got one D runner, and this is the last of the gray pieces. Looks like gun barrel, other miscellaneous. This looks like mainly gun pieces that are in here. Another gun barrel. So there's that. That's D. All right. Moving on, we've got one E runner. Again, white. Just plain. There's no odd colors in here like most of the new ones actually, where it has the color separation. And this one's very plain Jane. Does have decent panel lining and everything, so it'll give you some good options for that. Head, looks like skirts, leg pieces, things like that. And then there's your pilots. You've got two F runners, F1 and F2. And these are well, let me make sure, flip these around just to make sure before I say that. No, they're pretty much identical, except for on the top of F1 you have these two pieces, which I'm assuming are for the satellite system. But other than that, you got two runners that are exactly the same.
Alright guys, so here we are with the last little bit of this, and I apologize, I've been having trouble with the camera, actually the software. I think Microsoft did an update to Windows 7 and everything, and now it kicks off and does not recognize that its own Microsoft LifeCam Studio even exists or should be working, so it keeps disabling it. But let's get this through, and hopefully tomorrow, being Thursday, you will see me on a brand new high definition camera, which should be being delivered thanks to Amazon. Alright, so on to the last of this, last four runners, so we can get this video out. And so here we have for the satellite system, these are the only duplicate on this runner. The rest are for the gun and the satellite system itself. The cool thing is on the back side of here, there's actually a honeycomb pattern, if you can see it. And if you're brave enough, you could actually cut the foil to go into each of the honeycomb slots, and then maybe color the honeycomb or leave so you could see it through the reflector. Could give you a cool effect. Might be something that we try out. And then on to the last two runners, which are these, which appear to be for looks like possibly the wrist and then the feet. Now these are interesting blue, a little bit different than the blue that we normally see. It's kind of a darker, but we've got two runners, H1 and H2. If I seem kind of rushed, that's because I've only done this, I don't know, like 8-9 times, and it's frozen up about 20 seconds in each time. So the only parts that are duplicated, like I said, are these. This is for your chest, your back, and for the waist. Someone said that it kind of looks like a Blue Angels blue, really close, but it's nice to see a variation in the color. So I will be building this for Plunder Run for them to have in display in their store. And I am looking forward, mainly, it doesn't look like a difficult build, but I'm wanting to see the cool clear purple effects, and then what we've got here for the cockpit, and then for the satellite system itself, how that looks with the foil and everything. Thanks for sticking with me, and hopefully we'll have a better video. And I'm getting a little more comfortable doing these more frequently. So I'm joking around, not going to be so professional or non-professional, however it is, and just relaxing and doing it. I will talk to you guys later, and everyone have a great night. Peace out.